Giant mutant spiders are on the attack. Disaster strikes 100 stories straight down. The most terrifying fears you can imagine. Drop of Doom VR. You scream.
So, the all-new Drop of Doom VR at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey is a doozy. I absolutely loved it. Compared to the Skull Mountain Gargoyle VR for Fright Fest last year, this dominates it. This was so much fun, and I'm just here to review it a little bit. So basically, you start off by climbing up the building. You basically saw it in the video, kind of the sneak peek. I'm not going to spoil everything, but you could easily find it all online, like everywhere on YouTube for those who have experienced it. And it's a really fun thing. I'll explain it, but I'm not going to show it because explaining it isn't as much of a spoiler as actually showing it. So what you do is you're basically like, it seems like that you're I guess like in a flyer of some sort, and like you're shooting at these creatures, oversized creatures, like oversized spiders and oversized creepy gargoyle-like beetles almost. And you go on top of like the city. I don't know what city it's supposed to represent. I forgot if there was even a city for it. And you go to the very top of the buildings, which makes you seem like that you're 100 stories high, which is in other words 1,000 feet tall. And as comparison to making you feel like they're actually 415 feet in the air, which is actually Zumanjarao's height, you're actually supposed to make it seem like that it's 1,000 feet height. And it's really, really cool. And it actually makes you feel like if it's that you're really high up in the air, it makes you even higher than you already actually are. So when you're going up up the city, up the towers and everything, you get to the top while you're shooting, and there's this huge beetle that lands on like a web or whatever, and it shoots you down, which kind of like attacks you almost, and then you crash land, which is also when the actual drop tower drops, and that like matches right in with what's going on in the virtual reality. And you go to the bottom, and it kind of stops after the 90-mile-per-hour sprawl down, and the spider lands down on like a web right in front of you, and then like something lands on it, like a car or whatever, and then the spider pretty much dies, and you get a score, blah blah blah, and then it's over. So it's short. It's the same exact amount of timing as the actual Drop of Doom ride. They just like made it so that it'll fit in right with the ride as virtual reality. And the virtual reality is optional, like all the virtual reality rides that have the virtual reality set on them. But it is really, really cool, and I do indeed recommend it. I'd say that out of a 10, it's maybe about like maybe about like an 8 or a 9. Not a 10 because it isn't a long VR ride in general, but easily an 8 or a 9, and I definitely do recommend it when you visit Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. Go this year, go this summer, go big, go Six Flags. I'll see you all next time on Coaster Mania's channel.